Hello guys, welcome again to another BTC update. I hope you are doing great today. Bitcoin current price as of today is 34,400 US dollars. A lot of things happening on the charts, both in the micro and the macro, so stick around to the end of the video because it will get very informational. As always, like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot if you can help the channel grow. And thank you, by the way, for all of the people who keep supporting me regardless of where I am in life. So thank you so much for all of you guys. And this is why I keep doing what I'm doing today, for the very few good people out there who keep supporting me regardless. Anyways, let's start and let's talk about Bitcoin and see what's happening on the charts for BTC. A couple of things, obviously. The shocking thing, 34,400 US dollar BTC. A lot of question, obviously, from people towards me. Maze, no triple top. Maze, no head and shoulder. Maze, no lower high. Maze, no 20K. What's next? Are we going to see the lows again? Are we going to see 100K? Are we starting the bull run? So there's a lot of questions. I'm going to be talking what I see on the charts, and then you can take it as, as whatever you want to take it as. So, the move itself, this bullish move itself, is not shocking for me. The move, the upside is not shocking. Reason being is that I've been very clear since the lows here. The weekly time frame is in a bullish uptrend. October and November are bullish months for me, at least, in my personal opinion, for Bitcoin and for crypto. So that was always the stance. The stance was always October, November bullish from a technical standpoint. All right, the weekly time frame, as you can see here, is still bullish. It has been bullish since, I would say, this candle right there, since the 28K candle. So the thing that is shocking, obviously, is how fast this move played out. So the time that it took for us to break, 31.8K. And the fact that 31.8K broke. So those are the two things that shocked me. The first one is that we actually broke 31.8K. I wasn't expecting 31.8K to be broken. And the second thing is how fast it broke it. Like, it broke it in less than, a couple of days. So we're barely ending October and we're already at, $34,000. But again, it was always a chance, right? Even if you follow me on Twitter, even if you look at my previous YouTube videos, I told you guys that there is a chance for us to go to 40K. Even though for me, personally, it was a very low chance. But there was this chance still for us to visit 40K area because the weekly time frame is bullish, because the weekly EMAs are still bullish. There's no bearish cross on them yet. So, and because October and November are potential bullish months for crypto. So there was that shot. And right now, it is looking like that's the scenario that is going to be the favorable one. Even though I wouldn't, put all my money on it yet. There's a couple of things for this to happen securely, all right? First of all, I don't recommend anyone buying pumps. So I don't recommend you buy here or you enter the market here because the bull run is starting. That's heavily my personal opinion. You can take it, you cannot take it, it's up to you. But I would not in a million years buy here. I already did most of my accumulation here, so I'm fine, I'm great. I'm going to be looking to sell now, not to stay in the market, because the market will move in waves, right? When we're here, I will sell and then I will buy here. And when we're here, I will sell and I'll buy here, and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to get that out of the way, all right? For the people who are feeling that hopium itch start to kick in. Oh, let's buy here, whatever. That's number one. Number two, in order to see 40K, in my personal opinion, there's a couple of criteria on the macro that need to be met. First criteria is this weekly close that we're seeing right now needs to close bullish. Bullish meaning at least above 31.8K on a bare minimum, all right? At least. I would rather it close like this. That would signal more bullish strength, more bullish upside. But again, bare minimum 31.8K. Number two, the follow-up weekly candle, which is next week. Either we're going to have a retracement or we're going to have a follow-up candle that is above this candle. So something similar to, I would say, this, for example. This move right here, as you can see. Follow-up candle, and then the follow-up candle is closing above and bigger than the previous one, and so on and so forth. And we have this bullish trend to the upside. So this is what a bullish trend looks like, all right? Or this scenario, obviously, where the follow-up candle is the retest of the previous area of resistance, now to confirm it as support, and then a move up. So we need either something that looks like this on the weekly or something that looks like this on the weekly, all right? Just to pinpoint this out, something that looks like this or something that looks like this as a follow-up candle or as a follow-up trajectory. So that will also be very good. And the last thing that we need is that we need this stochastic RSI on the weekly time frame to move above 80 level, which is this level right here. All right. So these are the three criteria for us to secure that there is a bullish move over the next couple of months, hopefully towards 40K area. What we don't want to see is a couple of things. We don't want to see this. This is super bad. We don't want to lose this yellow region at all. We want to stay above it. We want to be very strongly and firmly above it. Maybe some wicks below it is not a big deal, but we need to close on the weekly above it. And we need to hold it as support, because if you remember from my tweets, the only way you see 40K is if you break 31.8K on the weekly and you flip it as support. Breaking it is not enough. You need to also confirm it as support in order to see a higher move up, as I said in the previous criteria. Seeing us lose it, obviously I'll move to the side, right? That's why I don't like to buy pumps, because this is always a possibility in crypto and in TA. And for the people who say, "Migs, we're not gonna see 25K forever again," I care to disagree. Okay, I think we will see it again. Okay, this is just from my experience. Okay, when we were all the way here back in July, a lot of my Discord members were saying that we're not gonna see any more of the lows, and they were buying at 61.8K and 60.8K and whatever. And look where we went after. So everything is possible in crypto. Everything. All right. Don't dismiss the possibility of us revisiting the lows near 23K or 20K, because markets move in waves. All right. They move up and down, up and down. So that's just, I wanted to get that out of the way. Now, again, you know the criteria. You know what needs to be met on the macro, on the weekly, in order to see upside. Are we seeing any dangerous signs right now of heavy pullbacks? Not, especially on the weekly. But if we do, I will be the first one to post about it. All right. Second thing is the micro time frame, which is obviously are harder to gauge. I think the micros are still in a bullish move. Now, obviously, the mini micro time frames, like the 4-hour, what's happening on them is obviously that they're flipping from bullish to full bearish, but price still is consolidating and holding above a specific region, which is just to give you an example here, indicators flip bearish, they kept bearish. They did their whole full 180 bearish rotation, right? And price was still holding above $29,700 region, and then finally they flipped bullish around this area, and bam, super pump. So that is what's happening on the micro right now, and it's been happening since all the way back here. Again, same idea here, bearish. Price held this region right here, and then bam, super move. So right now, that's what the market is doing. So on a micro perspective, it's going to be, in my personal opinion, right now, it's very hard to gauge the direction on the market. I think I need at least 24 to 48 hours, even slightly more of data. Consolidation obviously will be the enemy here. So if we see a lot of consolidation over the next, 24 to 48 hours, that it will be the enemy of the bullish move, and expect the retracement. But again, if the retracement happens and it is a very small retracement, and then the indicators flip from full bullish to full bearish, and the drop is not as severe as it was, then most likely the price will move from where it was, similar to what happened on that area right there, around 29,700. So indicators flip full bearish, price held, and bam, super pump. But they did flip bearish. That's why we had a retracement from 30K all the way down to 29,400. All right. So expect that to happen again if you don't have a full out bearish retracement. I don't think it's gonna happen right now. I think it might take some time to have actual retracement, because the market is so pumped right now. But regardless, I see a strong retracement happening. And I will keep you posted when I get more data from the charts, guys. So as of now, just to summarize, guys, on a micro perspective, I am still bullish for both October and November. I was bullish back here in August. Until now, I'm still bullish for crypto and Bitcoin. Whether that bullishness will take us to bull run highs, or to 40K only, or to just 35 and then drop, I cannot tell you right now. I need more data. But as of now, the weekly time frame indicators are still bullish. The criteria to be met in order to keep this bullishness momentum is A, weekly candle closes above 31.8K, B, holding 31.8K as support, and C, stochastic RSI cross on the weekly time frame above 80 level. Those three criteria will help us determine whether there is a possibility, or if that possibility of reaching 40K increases or not. And obviously, if that possibility is met and those three criteria are met as well, we need to see price moving. Consolidation will be the enemy for the bulls in this case. And obviously, it will be the enemy for the bears if the price drops and consolidates rather than moves up, as I showed you in the previous examples. Anyways, guys, that is the update for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, share, and subscribe. It means a lot for the channel if you can help it grow. And I will see you again next time, guys. Bye-bye.